Madam Deputy President, I recently spoke in this place about the self-described Marches for Australia and how they represented a milestone moment for the racist and the hard right in its search for a mainstream audience for its doctrine of hate. We all know that these rallies have been organised by people with clear connections to the neo-Nazi movement. And in fact, the uniformed Nazis have not only spoken at these rallies, but they've led the marches through city streets. It's a deliberate strategy of the organisers to present the rallies as a response to mainstream political debates over migration, over housing, over infrastructure and over services. But these issues are just a facade, and they are an entry point into the real cause being pursued by the organisers, and that is simply the promotion of white supremacist ideology. The ideology jars with the experience of most migrant families who have come to this country, including mine. My family found that regardless of one's place of birth or ancestry, the colour of our skin or our religion, what mattered in Australia was your character. And my family found that if you're prepared to open your arms to Australia, Australia will open its arms to you. And now I'm watching my own children grow up as part of a generation for whom differences in religion, in race and sexuality are completely and utterly unexceptional to them. But this foundational principle of modern Australia, the idea that we can all be in Australia regardless of the colour of our skin, is no accident. It's an idea that's been protected by a virtuous bipartisan consensus for decades. For sure, there have been moments of dog whistling and moments where leaders have flirted with intolerance, but ultimately leaders from all sides have had the courage to put the long-term national interest ahead of short-term political opportunism and to stand up when it's been needed to defend our multicultural society. So, Madam Deputy President, motions like these are important, as they allow us as leaders and as representatives of our communities to call out the dangerous siren song of white nationalists and to once again assert that racism and white supremacy has absolutely no place in Australia and certainly no place in New South Wales, and I commend the motion.
Thank you. Further